Okay, probably last update video before we start it, and hopefully everything runs fine. So here's something interesting I thought I'd point out to you all. This is the inlet pipe, the basically Y pipe going to the intake on the vehicle. You have charged or pressurized air coming in here, and then it goes to each bank. Now, I'm not joking. I moved this thing around, I thought, man, it feels awful loose, and I saw orange, and I thought, well, that's weird because everything's covered in grease and oil, so I shouldn't be seeing orange unless something's loose and moving around. And I have not touched these clamps, and they came right off. Like, I don't know how they loosened up like that, but I have not touched these clamps, and they just fell right off when I took these boots off here. This other one was still a little tight, but these were extremely loose. So I don't know if I loosened them years ago and forgot about it or what, but I'm going to clean them all up and tighten them. That should take care of a lot of our oil seepage around this area here, with those being as loose as they are. So just thought I'd point that out to you guys. Check that out if you're ever underneath the hood of your 7.3. Make sure those are tight. We have the transmission back in. Really, the only thing left to go back in is the transfer case and the drive shafts, and I think that's it. If you look under the hood here, we've got everything put in. The Ford heavy-duty air cleaner, which I really, really like. That looks great. Y pipes are done. Injectors are done. New intercooler pipes are done. New glow plugs, new wire harnesses under there. Clean the boots, clean the clamps. Everything just looks a lot better under here. Really like it. It really cleaned up. It's amazing how over time, you know, these boots loosen up and then they just start to leak oil and dirt just collects like crazy, and it really makes the engine dirty, but it looks really nice and clean now. Really happy with how it turned out. Underneath, I've got the pan off of the transmission because I couldn't take it off on the jack, so I had to put it back in, and it looks great. No problems or anything. I still can't get over how good that fluid looks. That's about, I don't know, 100 and something thousand miles old. It looks great. No problems. Go over here. I've got the pan out, and this is what I really wanted to see, was if there was any metal on the magnet, and the only thing it looks like we have in there is pieces of that bearing, which I replaced. So those are pieces of plastic from the filter that broke, so disregard that. But right here, as you can see, here are pieces of that bearing which was coming apart. So it looks like, other than that, we should be a-okay. And it kind of makes me think that I got to this just in time. But yeah, there's like I showed you guys earlier in the video, there's the pieces of it. But yeah, this is over 100,000 miles, I think, and it's not too bad. So who knows? We'll find out how long this transmission lasts when I put it back together. I didn't put much money into it. Really hope I didn't kind of shoot myself in the foot here and end up having to put a reman in a little bit later on. But anyway, I'm going to clean the magnet off there, see what other stuff is stuck to it. Okay, so here's the pan all cleaned out. Took the magnet out, removed all the little metal shavings. Here's the last of the pieces that I found. Again, it just looks like that little bearing. So other than that, I didn't see anything, so we should be okay. It's all cleaned up, ready to go for the new gasket and the filter, and then we're going to put it back underneath the truck.